Okay, here is Salesforce. I needed to bang out a very quick email list for a marketing thread that we're sending out. So I'm forgetting about all the benefits of Outlook email templates, and as well Salesforce email templates, and as well Salesforce campaigns, because I needed a quick and dirty filtered customer list to send some marketing messages to very quickly. So this is how I was able to bang this out in approximately 10 minutes using a little bit of learning. So in Salesforce, logged in, I went over here to reports, and that puts me exactly where I'm at, and then generate a new report. So with Salesforce, the most benefit you'll receive is if you know exactly the data you want to see. If you don't know the data you want to see, you're going to struggle on getting efficiency out of Salesforce. So I know exactly what I want. So I want to know my contacts and the companies that they are associated with. So I'm going to go down here to contacts and accounts. I'm going to select that as my base report. If you select some of the others, you may be missing information that you need or want on a future report. This is the one I know I need, so I'm going to go proceed. From there, we come up with a general template, and it's way too detailed for my use, and plus I wanted to copy my supplier on this, and I don't really want to share all the information I've collected. Privacy, and it took a lot of time to get this. So I want to remove information that is not necessary. So we're going to remove this. We do want to keep this, and we do want to keep the account owner. So I got my first name, my last name, the person's title, the company name, their email address, and of course mine. And so this is what it looks like. However, if I run this report in this form, I'm going to get a lot of unnecessary information. And to do that, let me run it and show you. We'll save and run, and we'll just call it test, because I have a finalized copy that I'm happy with. So we type in a report name, tab, and below it, Salesforce creates a unique name. That's for its own internal database driven information. And this is going to be my own private report, not for anybody else. So it goes into my private reports. So I'm saving that, and it will run. So let's see what it generated, and it is not all there yet. As you can see, it came up with 3 reports. So not completely useful yet, but let's get there. So we're going to go back and edit my report. And we want to adjust the filters. So here's the problem. It is only showing me contacts that were created since March 24th. So that's not bad. I got 3 contacts that I've created since a few days ago. So so let's change that. Let's say we want to do beginning of all time. So we are going to point the database to let's say, I'm not sure when Nathan installed the database, so let's just pick something like something like that, and that will cover everything. Hit enter. So that's the filter. Show me my contacts. The thing is, that is going to show me, I think, everybody's contacts. So we want to have, oh, now I know the problem. So the problem is that there are some people I know that belong to other team members' accounts, and they're just there for everybody to share, so it's not private. However, I want companies I work with. So that's the top of the box. Companies I work with and the people who work in those companies. So this is where my other filter comes in. I'm going to select my accounts, and we're going to apply that filter. and I have this on the hand side set up to preview automatically, and my filter date didn't keep because I didn't hit apply, I think is the reason. So let's put the proper filter on this, select that, hit enter. That's the problem, I didn't hit apply. Let's hit apply. There we go. We now have all of my companies and associated contacts within them. So that looks very good to me. So what we want to do is we want to now group these in some sort of reasonable format without having to click on all these little filters here. So we want to group the rows. So we're going to group these, and we want to group them by the company names. So we want to group them by account name, that's what we want. There we go. So then it groups all these. But now you can see, this is good for financial, is that you can create subtotals and add formulas and do some really fancy, powerful forecasting and sales histories. But we are not doing that. So let's get rid of the extra cells that we don't need by unclicking grand totals. And we want detailed rows. We want to have all this information in here. So we will keep this, and we want row counts. We want to see the numbers. So this is nice. You can see 3 people that I talked to are at Advanced Systems, and that's it. My report is done. So we want to save it and run it. Voila! There is my report. So this report generated 206 filterable companies, and so now to get this into Outlook, what we want to do is we want to export this, and we want to export this as an Excel spreadsheet and download it to our computer. From there, I can just send my supplier the company names and the manager, and I can basically omit email and phone numbers. However, I can just select this entire column in Excel and dump that into an Outlook BCC line. And that should take maybe 5 more minutes, and then I'm done. That's it. I hope you guys learned a little bit of something. Ideally, in the future, we would create our own email templates when we learn a little bit more about Salesforce. Alternately, we can use the templates that are in Outlook. But I think Salesforce is the way to go so that we can create a campaign and then follow up on these.